come on here and do my skincare with you guys before I go to bed. For me, doing my skincare is like self care. And so, making sure that I do it before I go to bed is super important. Also, I wanted to show you guys, like, I curled my hair with that thing and it falls. Okay, sorry about that. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll put some of that conditioning stuff in my hair tonight, and then hope it'll get even dirtier, and we'll curl it again tomorrow to see if it does better. Okay? Okay, so what first and foremost, we're going to start out with dampening my skin. Okay, also, what are some things that y'all are grateful for today? I know for me, things that really help me stay sober are remembering all of the things that I have to be grateful for today in my sobriety. When I was in active addiction, there was many times where I didn't have a place to sleep at night. I didn't have my own bed. I didn't have my own vehicle. I didn't have a job. And so having my job, having a place to sleep, having a roof over my head, having my husband and my son, those are all things that, I don't take those things for granted, because I've had moments where I've lost all those. I haven't had those before. So, some things that I'm grateful for today are, I am grateful for my little boy. I'm grateful that I get to be a mom to him. And I'm grateful that my husband and I have a healthy, happy relationship where we can communicate and get along without fighting and arguing all the time. I'm happy that me and my mother-in-law have a relationship today where we can get along without driving each other insane in the membrane. I'm happy that my mother and my father trust me, because there was a time in my life where they did not trust me. Now I want to share with you guys some triggers that I have. Okay, some triggers that I struggle with still to this day are my weight. I have abandonment triggers, like feeling like I'm losing a friend or someone I care about. Stress. And money. Now, I'm going to share with you guys how I cope with those triggers. If I'm experiencing stress, instead of bottling it up inside, I start snitching on my motherfucking addiction. And I don't bottle it up. I share how I feel, so that way I don't bust. Because in my experience, when I bottle things up inside, this was the ordinary glycolic acid 7%. In my experience, when I bottle things up inside, that's when I tend to turn into an emotional barometer. Okay, what I mean by that is I will tick, 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 boom, like a tornado, right? And so instead of bottling up my emotions inside, if I'm pissed off, if I'm feeling some type of way, I talk about it. I'm not ashamed to talk about how I feel. If I'm struggling with a trigger, if I'm feeling like I want to use drugs, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk all about it to anybody that will listen. I'm going to call one of my friends in recovery. I'm going to be like, girl, did you know I was thinking about getting high? And I just wanted to call you and talk to you about all the ways that would be the stupidest thing in the world I could do. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. Because I know that going back to my drugs of choice would be totally pointless and would waste my damn time, because I have so many things that I've accomplished in my life to be going back to that old way of living. Okay, so yesterday we used this AHA Honeymoon Glow. So we're going to skip and not use that today. We're going to take this caffeine, which doesn't make my eyes peel like the other retinol and caffeine did. And we're going to place this right underneath my little eyes, right there. It's nice and cool. I snitched on my addiction yesterday to my mom and went to her house. It helped a lot. Hell yeah! See, I told you. That's awesome. Good job. And whenever you're feeling like that and you have a thought of using, go hang out with your mom and dad. Go spend time with a loved one. Call up your a friend that you love and that you can, spend time with. There's nothing to be ashamed of struggling. We all have struggles, Okay, I'm not going to put any acids on. I'm just going to do some really deep moisturizer. So let's take this rose oil. This is Elemis. Oh, it smells good too. Okay. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, It's normal to have triggers. It's normal to crave something that you put in your body for many, many years, okay? A lot of people will get sober and they'll expect themselves to never want to get high ever again. And when they do want to get high again, or they do have these thoughts of using, they treat themselves like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I ever thought about that. I must not really be that recovered if I thought about that. No. Guess what? You've spent the last 15, 20 years, spent 10 years, 3 years, 4 years, 7 years shooting up drugs, smoking drugs, popping drugs, snorting drugs. It is literally second nature, okay? It is normal to want to do it still. You have to relearn. You have to learn how to retrain your brain, my dear. Nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? Nothing to be ashamed of. Now, let's take our jet lag mask, or I'm going to use this one. Yeah, we're going to use jet lag. It's nice and thick. And we want to do lots of hydration tonight. Whoop. Okay, lots of hydration tonight. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's totally expected. Okay, how long does it take to make a habit? They say it takes 2 weeks, right? All right, so if you can make it 2 weeks without using drugs or alcohol, you're well on your way to making that healthy habit. Okay, and all it takes is 1 day at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. Okay, as long as you don't pick up drugs or alcohol, that's all that matters. Thinking about it, that's a whole nother story. That's gonna happen. It's just inevitable. Okay, it's just inevitable. Don't beat yourself up if you have thoughts of using. That shit don't fucking matter, okay? Okay. All right. Let's take my hair down. All right. I told you guys I did the little curl thing, and look, it's already fallen out a lot. So we are going to dirty my hair up by putting this. This is a conditioning pomade thingamajigger. Okay, and so we're going to put this in there, and we're going to get my hair all ready for tomorrow, because we're going to do it again tomorrow with the curler thing. And we're going to see how long, we're going to keep on doing it until it gets better and holds better. Okay, okay. So this is all about getting the hair dirty enough to hold that curl better. Okay, okay. Because my hair was clean, it was easy for that curl to fall out. So let's get it nice and dirty. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do my skincare and hair care with you guys, so that way you would hear what I do in the evenings and how I keep myself sober and what I talk to myself about. And this is the deal, addiction is a disease of the brain, and you have to work just like you worked to learn how to shoot up drugs. You have to learn how to work to stay sober, and it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to wake up one day and be like, I'm cured. Okay, it takes time, it takes effort, but it's worth it. Now I have an amazing life. I have a husband and a son who love me dearly. I have all of you guys who love me, and we help each other. So, don't beat yourself up if you're struggling, okay? Don't beat yourself up if you're struggling. This is also for my lashes. The struggle is real. It happens to the best of us, okay? And I'd rather you be honest and just be like, yo, I'm struggling, okay? Don't hide it. There's no reason to. If you hide it and you bottle it up inside, then guess what? Then nobody can help you. Nobody can help you if you don't tell anybody what's going on. Okay? If you hide it, oop, that's going to burn my eyeball. If you hide it, nobody can help you. Open up. Share what you're struggling with. Okay? Because what? Bitch, a closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth don't get fed. And that goes for recovery. A closed mouth don't get fed. All right, guys, let's put my... A closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth don't get fed. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't hide. There's no reason to be ashamed. You gotta smash that pride and ego. You gotta reach out for help from me, though. You gotta smash that pride and ego. Don't be ashamed. We all have our struggles. All right. Yay. Sorry, I like turning everything into a damn song, y'all. I'm a little bit on the weird side, but it's okay. It's okay, honey. Ain't nobody gotta judge me. Okay? Okay. All right, so I'll see you guys in the morning, just like we normally do. Okay, and we'll do a little live in the morning. And I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, if you guys want to join my Patreon, there's a link on my community tab. We're having movie night this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So don't be shy. Come hang out with us. It's only $2. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Bye.